Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy 8 p.m. Hope you all are doing well. We are doing another live stream. I hope everything is working a-okay here. And for if you're new to this live stream chat, since we got viewers still hopping on, um, pretty much what we do is we do a live Q&A, and yeah, that's what we do. We talk about life. 1 second, I see people hopping on. Give me a second. I am figuring this out because I'm doing it on my computer, which is unusual. I see you. Okay, I got the chat. Cool. All right, Sarah, good to see you on. Jonathan Rokenya, good to see you on as well. Isaac, what's up? John, Maria, hey, I hope you all are doing well tonight. How about that World Cup? Jonathan Rokenya says, yeah, about that. Let's see. That final game was pretty exciting. I got to catch a little bit of it, and goodness gracious, yeah, today's gonna be pretty chill. Let me know. Let me know. Jonathan says, "Why was the live stream so long Friday?" I don't understand. You've been on the Friday live streams, right? Like, since when? Live streams are usually long, aren't they? Like on Fridays, because we do Fortnite Friday afterwards too, right? It didn't seem any bit unusual for me. Kevin says, "Are you going to play Fortnite?" I don't really plan on playing too much Fortnite. I'll do it on Fridays. Yeah, I'm trying to not play as much. Yeah, but I'll play once in a while. Why is it kind of laggy, or is it just me? Is anyone else experiencing the lag? If so, let me know. And I just bought a LAN cable because I knew that would be a little bit of a problem using the Wi-Fi. I don't know why. My Wi-Fi is kind of weird. But yeah. Oh, what is this? Do you do duos? I very rarely do duos. No lag. Gotcha. Cool. So yeah, let me know. Hey Maddie, I sent you a message via Instagram talking about the live stream. Um, I don't know if you responded back. I don't think you did. Okay. Wait, what? Gotcha. So Maddie, my question to you, um, Maddie, is, let's see, do you want us and do kind of like a Q&A live on Instagram right now? If so, just let me know in the comments, and I will hop on live stream on Instagram as well, and we could do this both on YouTube and Instagram at the same time. All right. Just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let's see here. Okay. Hey Moon, good to see you on. Jonathan says, I love her new shirt later on. You should check it out. All right. I'll go ahead and check that out. I feel like did I see it already? Awesome. Nice. I like that, Jonathan, along with the whole globe concept. Who's that? Wow. Sarah, something that was really cool too. She messaged me via Instagram. So I will post that. Or I feel like, Sarah, you should post it. Post it. Man, dealing with technology is weird. I got so many, like, I'm like, where's the camera? Okay, here. Let me see here. Oh my goodness. Multiple people experiencing lag. That's unfortunate. I hope it's not too bad. How bad is the lag? We might just have to go with it because I'm probably not going to switch over to my mobile right now. It is what it is. YouTube and Instagram. He only plays Relax Mario. Nice. Kind of bummed recently. Sorry to hear that. Not that bad. Not too bad. Okay, so the lag isn't too bad, is what I'm hearing. Cool. 1 FPS for Jonathan. Cool. All right, we'll just run with it. Yeah. Let's see here. So, thinking, um, man, goodness, it's weird. It's like, it's cool that this has become like a 3 times a week hangout for us. It's like we get the same people on every single time, uh, and I mean, y'all are awesome. Like, it amazes me that y'all always hop on every single Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. It's like it, it blows my mind a little bit. So thank you. That being said, yeah, I guess today's gonna be a little bit more of a chill hangout. Maddie, confirm one more time. If I do Instagram live video, will you be on it? And if you're on it, because I want it to be forwarding and kind of productive, if I have someone on it, are you open to talking about whatever challenges you're going through and working through them and seeing if we can do better with that? Okay, so let me know. That's the only way I do Instagram live. Okay, or unless you have some other idea. Isaac says, I haven't slept in 3 days. You should get some sleep. Derek, sorry, I don't remember if I replied back to your. I'm down to play Fortnite on Fortnite Friday. So this Friday, 9 p.m. around 9 p.m. Yeah. Let's see. Sarah says the guy that I have a crush on just told me about his amazing and cool new girlfriend. Hey, I mean, it is what it is. That's sometimes that happens. If not many times that happens actually, and it's okay. It's kind of a bummer, but you just got to move on and just roll with it. Yeah. You'll join. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start up. I'm gonna start up a live video on Instagram right now, which I very rarely do. Hold on. I need to adjust. I need to adjust stuff so it works. Wait. What do I need to do here? I'm trying to be clever. Here, I'll do this. Okay. All right. If you want to join us on Instagram too, I will also be there. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm probably gonna be like having a conversation on both. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's do this. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna start an Instagram live video and put it on my mobile data. That way, it's not extra laggy on here. Yeah. Okay. Before I start the Instagram live video, I'm just gonna read these comments real quick. Isaac says, "Don't need sleep because it's mentally enlightenment for me." Sweet. Sarah says, "He would be happy because he's so happy, but it's kind of hard because since he got into a relationship, he never really answers my texts, and I don't know if he just doesn't want to be friends with me." Honestly, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't take it personally. Like, I remember being in a relationship with my first girlfriend, and by the way, I'm still friends. She's still one of my best friends till this day. If I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned that before. Um, yeah. So ex, like I'm not in a relationship with her anymore. Yeah. Anyway, I remember when I was in that relationship, like it's not like I was trying to ignore people. It's just like I think we ended up spending a lot of time together, which naturally meant we stopped hanging out with our other friends as much. Not on purpose, time with each other. So, but you shouldn't feel bad about it. Like when stuff like that happens, we just gotta move forward from it. All right, I'm gonna start the Instagram live stream right now, and then Maddie, you can hop on and we'll talk about whatever challenges you're going through. Um, just a heads up, I probably won't. I'll only do a live stream, not save it for viewing later. Okay, so it's whoever's on can see it, and then afterwards, no one else can.
I don't want sensitive info out there and stuff. All right. All right, so we are live on Instagram. Guess what? No one is going to see this anyway, because yeah, we're telling your followers that you started a live video. So Maddie, hop on when you feel like it, and I think this is for Maddie and anyone else who hops on. Really, need sleep. By the way, you might notice that I will, like, kind of give disclaimers, like reminders or preferences, are like, I'll preface, what's going on and what this is all about. Hey, David, good to see you on. And Maddie's on. Let's see here. Go live with Maddie. All right. Hey, Jasmine. Good to see you on. All righty. All right. So we got a few more people. Hey, Maddie. Good to see you.
See you too. I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, no. All right. So, hold on. Let me make sure this is all well and set up. Okay, so people on YouTube, people on Instagram. I want to let you know what's going on so you're not all confused. I'm doing it.
It's really loud.
What is that?
It's really loud.
It's
It's really loud.
I'm laggy?
The sound is jumping.
I'm laggy?
Yeah.
No boy, no. I wonder why I'm lagging. Yeah.
Like doing me like.
Hold on. Am I lagging for everyone? If you can hear me, write in the comment section on Instagram. Let's see. Let me know if you could see me okay or hear me okay. Okay.
Keep giving me the reboot sign.
So that sounds like that's Maddie. It sounds like your internet's having trouble.
Here, let me just play.
You sounded good to me. Your internet may be having challenges.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is. Let's see. I'm waiting for Maddie's internet to be better. Otherwise, this is going to be kind of pointless to try to do a video on this.
I can still understand what you're saying. It's just a little weird.
Okay, I could hear you perfectly fine. So, let's do this. All right. So for anyone who's on right now,
I was thinking about talking about stress and about school, because I've always been stressed out about school. So.
Okay, real quick. People on YouTube. Goodness, I'm like, how do I set this up? Oh, I got it. Here. I want to set this up so people on YouTube could hear. I'm putting my mic right next to my phone, so that should. Oh my goodness. People on YouTube, let me know if it's making obnoxious static sound or some weird noise, because that's what happens when you put electronics next to each other sometimes. Yeah, Moon, you could voice chat on Instagram. What's up, Isaac? If you're on YouTube, let me know. Is the audio? Hey, Maddie, say something. Oh, Maddie froze. Technology is amazing. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. I can hear you just fine. Okay, I know you can hear me just fine. I'm wondering if you could hear her, but then her internet froze. So anyway, we tried. Hopefully it fixes itself. But let's continue on with the conversation. Okay. Here, I'm gonna go back to as we try to figure out. Okay, it looks like Maddie's internet didn't work too well. All right. I'm gonna go back to these on YouTube. Feel free to join in the conversation. I mean, you could type comments here. I'm gonna read both of the comments since I'm already on. Isaac says people can be so easy to mess around with. It's pretty funny. Sounds like some pretty messed up stuff you got going on there, huh? Yeah, Derek, we could play Fortnite on Friday during our little Fortnite Friday thing. Yeah. Jonathan's been getting a lot of rain. Sarah says my best friend might move back to my neighborhood if her uncle gets legal custody of her. Oh, so that's good. Cool. Well, I hope all goes well for you and your friend and their family as well. Let's see here. I don't know what happened. Maddie, I'm guessing your internet wasn't too strong. Oh, you could try again. Kevin's trying to hop in. All right, well let's go for it. Going live with Kevin. I don't even know what this is about. Oh, fine. Why would you even request? What is your name on Fortnite? It's you'll yeah. Ask me on Friday when we do Friday Fortnite, okay? Yeah. Jared asks, "How was my day today?" I mean, I don't know how to say this. Like, I'm in a weird little funk, if that's what you want to call it. My day was. I definitely don't want to say it was bad. It's just like I have not been very productive recently. Like it's almost like a typical summer thing to do. Like where you're just, like when school's out, you go home and you just relax and chill. It's weird. It's like I don't feel super like motivated to like let's get stuff done. I feel like I'm on summer mode, which I think to some people is fine. For me, like I want to be productive. I want to do stuff that's meaningful instead of just kind of being unproductive. That's the best word to use. Yeah. Alrighty. Back with Maddie. Alrighty. Cool. Hi, Maddie. Oh, you look like you.
I don't know what happened or anything. It blacked out and said Instagram stopped working.
Huh. Alrighty.
And you keep the same thing. So maybe, as you know, I'm up in Idaho right now. So maybe when I go home, the Wi-Fi might work better.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm tell you about that, and I think I'm just gonna go on with regular live streams, and I'll notify you when I go home.
Which is funny. It's lagging a little bit, but I seem to be able to hear you okay. Can you hear me okay?
You, I just can't see you really.
Okay, but you don't really need to see me anyway, right?
Other than that, everything's fine.
Okay. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll just wait till you have better internet. Okay?
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
I'll join your YouTube.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Bye.
All right. If you want to join us, if you're on Instagram right now and you want to join us, we'll be on YouTube. Okay. Bye Instagram. And video. All right. Cool. So now that that's out of the way, y'all are here, and cool. Yeah. So yeah, life is interesting. Life is fascinating. I just feel like being in the position that I'm in, I feel like I'm trying to do better. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do better. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not a perfect human being, and I don't know. It's just I'm not trying to put myself down, but I know I could be better, and I know there's a lot of people in my life, a lot of good
examples. For example, my brother, examples of people being very responsible with their lives, and I just know that I could do better. Yeah, like life is, I guess life is really what we make of it, right? It's what do we want to do with our lives? How do we want to spend all the moments? And yeah, how do we want to live? And it's funny just thinking about these little things. Like when I think about money, it's interesting to me because like I had this random conversation or thought, which was uh my brother about like, hey, how much did you spend on this? And then he's like, oh, I spent this much. And then I'm just like, what? Like, how do you afford these things? And I mean, I already know how he affords these things because he makes money. Uh, he works hard and he makes money. He's motivated to make money. And for me, I'm not so much about like, I'm not, money doesn't motivate me as much as it does, I would say, the average person. I think I'm below average when it comes to money and motivation. If I want to make money, I got to push myself to push myself hard to do so. Anyway, for me, it was interesting because from a young age, my brother was already buying stuff when he was in like elementary school, middle school, and stuff like that. Why? Because he was already making money then. I've already mentioned this. A lot of you know that my brother was selling Pokemon cards, selling Beanie Babies, selling candy, selling like whatever he can, legal. And he used to make a lot of money. He made thousands of dollars as a little kid selling these money. He was able to buy stuff. And it's funny, like thinking today, none of that has, when he was little, he was able to make money and buy stuff because he was motivated. Today, it's the same thing. He's able to make money and buy stuff because he's motivated to do so. So I don't know. I guess for me, it's like, sometimes I wonder, like, where does that come from? How come some people are really motivated for money and others aren't? Like, I don't know. I think a lot of it's circumstances and understanding. My brother and I, like, although in some ways we're similar, many ways we're not. And I don't mean that in a way like that kind of separates. What I mean by that is like for example, both my brother and I grew up in the same exact household. Okay, but my brother is like super hyper focused on like money, not in a bad way, in a good way. Like, he's very responsible about it too. Myself, I really am not very focused around that. So it's interesting how, even though maybe you have a sibling and then you have yourself, and then you two live in the same household, but you have different beliefs and priorities. So I don't know. Can anyone relate with that? I'd like to know. Moon says, I think I relate to your brother more. In a sense, I grew up very poor as well, but my experience with kids at my school was more negative compared to my sibling. What do you mean by that? That your experience with kids at your school was more negative compared to my siblings? Oh, okay. So you had more problems with the people at your school versus at home. You remember getting made fun of for wearing the same thing every day. Ah, goodness. Kids are interesting. That's what I have to say. Like, I don't know, being a teenager is so weird. It's like, I don't think people realize when they're joking around how their words could actually hurt people. And then another thing that's funny is, like, as kids, like, we take everything so personally. Like, everything is so, like, we get upset or angry or whatever it is. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, when you're a teenager, it's like a vicious cycle. It's like, yeah. And then it's tough. I don't know. It's like, let's say, okay, aside from like physical abuse, okay, let's say someone is just verbally trying to abuse you and try to get to your head and say, like, you suck, you're stupid, you're a, you're a B, you're a whatever it is. All the bad words out there, negative language, and like, most of the time, I think any normal person feel hurt if they heard that plenty of times. You know, whatever words, you're fat, no one likes you. But like, I think once we understand the bigger picture, it's like these words don't really mean much. They're just words coming from someone, and we don't have to listen to them. Yeah. And I think that's kind of the ultimate goal, is to realize that we get to control what whether whatever someone else says is true or not to us. So we could choose: are we going to listen to those negative words, or are we going to just completely ignore it? Yeah. And another thing is, I just want to point out that the reality is that it's not easy. It's not easy to always do that. Like, sometimes I will hear things my brother say, and he's joking around. He doesn't mean anything. And then sometimes I will feel judged. Sometimes I don't like doing certain things around my brother because I feel like he's going to judge me. And same thing with whatever, family. I don't like doing certain things around my family because I feel like they're going to judge me. Friends too, probably friends too. Sometimes I do feel judged, and it's weird. It's like I've gone in phases where I will sometimes I will feel judged and then not want to do anything. Like just kind of hide. And then sometimes I'll be like, hey, you know what? I don't care if anyone judges me. Like I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna do whatever my heart desires, type of thing. Yeah. All right, let's get yeah. Hey, what are your thoughts on what I'm saying right now? Like, is what I'm saying making any sense, or am I just blabbering on? Let me know. It's interesting. Like, I find this social dynamic that we have very interesting. This idea of a live stream. It's like, what exactly is a live stream? And what is our live stream? What is this? Is this a kind of like a show every Monday, Wednesday, Friday where Richard teaches you something? Is it a a casual chill conversation that we're having every Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Like what exactly is this? And honestly, like there is a lot of it is kind of what this live stream is. It's what we make of it, so I'm kind of just playing it by whatever this is a creation of feeling it out and thinking like, what might you be interested in hearing, or what might be beneficial? What might be a beneficial story or like piece of information or entertaining, whatever it is, for you. And also just having conversations too, which is great too. Let's see here. Maddie says, Richard, do you have a Roblox? If so, can I follow you on that? Yes, you can. I do have a Roblox. I mean, I don't play Roblox by myself. But like if we do like a hangout or whatever, maybe like on a Friday, Fortnite Friday or something, or some other day where we do like a Roblox hangout, we could play. I'm down. My Roblox username is just my name. It's Richard Quo, no spaces. Let's see. And fun little side story. Someone, before I even played Roblox ever, someone created a account using my Richard Quo Live, which I find very interesting. I have no idea who that is. Yeah, so that interests me. Moon says, I think to a girl that was really hurtful. It's so minuscule when I look back now. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, but so Moon, I like how we create our own. I created this own topic around judgment and stuff like that. Around when you said, you remember getting made fun of for wearing the same thing every day. Like, it's funny because like I could have put myself in that position where, let's say I wore the same thing every single day. I can imagine people even if people didn't mean anything, just like, hey, did you wear that yesterday? Like, we would feel very insecure and offended and be like, oh my goodness, they're judging me. You know, like, okay, I guess I should change the way I look or something, whatever it is. Yeah, you know, or sometimes people are harsh, like, you know, they want to put us down and say, hey, nice, you wore the same thing that you wore yesterday, you know, like in a sarcastic, negative tone. Anyway, either way, whether the tone is negative, which is obviously offensive, or the intention of hurting someone, or it's in a non-judgmental question, like, hey, did you wear that yesterday? You know, like just an innocent question. I think either way we can, because we feel like we're being judged. So I don't know, it's tough being a human being with emotions sometimes. And this is just like a super simple example of that. Roblox Adventures, Minecraft, blah blah. I am your twin brother. Sweet. Moon says, I think this will be a really interesting topic to discuss with your brother. Oof, it's been too long. Too deep in the. Oh wait, hold on. Right here. Moon says, I don't know. I find myself constantly chasing after materialistic things. I think this will be an interesting topic to have with my brother. Yeah, you know, it's funny. Like, I think it'll be a great conversation with my brother. And for me, it's like my brother's interesting. It's like he buys a lot of things, a lot of small nice things, not huge nice things, like small nice things. And you know, what he buys is not like super cheap, unlike me, you know, like I'm super cheap. But he's also not like super, I don't know how to say it, like I don't find him like to be like mentally materialistic, like, oh, I have to have this, you know. It's like he buys things because he has the means to buy it, you know, not just like I don't have money, but so let me go buy that. Like that's not like my brother. My brother's very responsible with his money, which is amazing. So yeah, I think if you're making money and you got like, you know, like he has his savings, you know, like he's manages money in a way that he can spend money. It's like he already, yeah, invested in whatever he needed to. So yeah, materialism. Real quick on that one. Let's talk about being materialistic. I think in general, being materialistic isn't a great thing to do. I think buying stuff and, you know, little things, nice things in moderation is fine. It's just, I think it's important to not let things kind of take over our life. Yeah. Moon says, I think, oh, whoops, already said that. Sarah says, I kind of want to change how I look. Go for it. Go for it. Life is, I don't want to say life is short or life is long, but just life is life, you know, like make something, just go for it. Jonathan says, hey Richard, I'm back, smelled something burning, went to check the house. What are you drinking, Richard? Water is always my drink of choice. Delicious. Maddie says, I feel like we get to connect with people we don't know on this live stream. That's awesome. That's cool. And hopefully you guys are, I don't know, I hope you all enjoy that. By the way, let me know how else. I know we do these live streams Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Is there a way? Another thing I kind of want to do is like, is there a way, like, what's a good platform where you're, you know, y'all could kind of talk? I don't know if you want to meet each other, hang out with each other, probably online, in a different place, you know. And that's kind of why I created the Discord channel, because I mean, Discord's great. Whoever said, thank you very much. I know our Discord channel isn't like super active. You know, I personally don't keep up with all the comments every single day, but I'll check them, you know, a few times a week. But yeah, you know, Discord's there. If you want to hang out, you guys could set times to chat and create your own little side groups and stuff. Or yeah. But I do like Discord. Discord's cool. Naruto says, I'm going to tell her that I like her now. Wish me luck. Best of luck. Cammy, I will tell her I like her. I'm so scared. Yeah, you know, telling someone that you like them is not an easy thing to do. It really isn't. Like, I've done it plenty of times, but every single time I get nervous, you know, unless it's like, yeah, pretty much most of the time I'm usually nervous. No, always nervous when I tell someone I like them. Sometimes I get a ton more nervous. Like it's ridiculous. I just sit there. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'll do it next time. You know. So I get it. Maya says, people, if you're gonna go, if you go to Crescent Middle School, it's me, Maya. What's up, Maya? Let's see here. We do have some Crescent Elk people on here, so you're not the only one. Yeah, Naruto, everything's gonna be fine though. You know, like it doesn't matter. Of course, we want the person. Like, of course, we, as in you, I, all of us, want the person that you like to like you back. But if they don't, you know, it is what it is. You know, we can't control other people. We can't control if someone else likes us or not. So yeah, like just, you know, do whatever you got to do, and if she's is not interested, then just let it be. That's all. Improve yourself and be better for the next girl. That's all. Jonathan says, speaking of your brother, hopefully he's on the Friday stream. I don't think he's going to be here this Friday. Why? Because he's here this weekend, which means he's probably working next weekend, which means he's not going to be here. Yeah. Maddie says, my Roblox account is Undertale. What? Undertale? Tenenbaum? That's quite the interesting name you got there. I'm always interested where people come up with their names. Yeah. Let's see here. Isaac says, yeah, Maddie, remind me when we play Roblox. Yeah. And I'll probably play, you know, when I'm live streaming, like doing this Q&A. So Roblox, I feel like Roblox is one of those games where you could just like chill and where Richard can play and talk at the same time. Sort of. I am terrible at multitasking, so if you ever see me live stream Fortnite, I'm usually not talking, like having conversations while playing. It's just I can't do two things at the same time like that. Yeah. So I drew something on my wrist and I think it's kind of cool. That sounds cool. I'm pretty sure what you drew is pretty cool. If you think it's cool, it's probably cool. Naruto says, be back by. I'm texting her now. Nice. As he says, you should sell your soul to be rich and famous. Sounds like a good plan. Kidding. Chubby, what's up? Chubby Donut. I like your logo. Your icon. It's pretty cool. Jonathan says, Rich, I'll be back maybe close to the end of the stream. But when is the end of the stream? Naruto says, crap, I said it. I feel like throwing up. I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. Yeah. Embrace, man. Embrace. Look, just enjoy the ride. Whatever way, you know, things take you. Like, that's all. It doesn't matter what happens. Okay. Everything's going to be okay. If she says yes, amazing. If she says no, it's okay. You know, it's just, if she gets whatever you want to say, like if you feel like things become awkward between you and her, it's okay. It really is. I think people think it's the end of the world if someone doesn't like us back, or if they stop talking to us, or if they ignore us. Just like my best friend, Naruto. Have you heard me share my story about, you know, me liking my best friend and her rejecting me and not talking to me for 3 months? I mean, not like fully ignoring, it's just mostly ignoring, and it was really, really awkward. Let's see. I share that because, you know, it was super awkward and I was very depressed in that moment, but now I realize it's okay. Okay, if
the person we like doesn't like us back. So yeah. Johnson says, based on other streams in about 45 minutes. I don't know. I don't think this stream's going to go on for 45 minutes. It might, but I don't plan for it to. I'm guessing another 15, 20 minutes maybe. It again just goes by the conversations, but yeah. I said if she likes me. Wait, I said if she likes me. Wait. Okay. Sweet. I love YouTube. I love YouTube because like when people write like random comments that bearing, it's so easy to just delete them and block them from the channel on live stream. It's amazing. That's to reference to someone who just commented something that was completely like not supportive. Like, why would you even say something like that? I don't understand. If you care enough to respond to me, Peter Carey, feel free to create a second account and comment back. I don't mind. Yeah, like what is the purpose of trying to put someone down? Yeah. Sweet. None of you saw his comment because YouTube automatically hit it. YouTube is amazing that way. Yeah. Sarah says, once a while ago, I liked this guy and I gave him my number and he never texted me. It's cool. You know? That's okay. I don't know, like we definitely can't expect everyone that we give our phone number to text us back. If anything, if you like someone, you ask for their number so you can text them. Whether or not they choose to text you back, that's up to them. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like I've been rejected by plenty of girls. Yeah, plenty. Hundreds. Not like in person, but I'm just saying like whatever it is. I've done my fair share of online dating in my life. So in person, online, you know, nowadays a lot of easiest ways online. But point is like I've had plenty of people like stop responding to me and stuff like that. And I don't really take it personally, you know. It's like if people aren't interested, then they're not interested. And it is what it is. You just move on, you know? So that's all. Don't take it personally. Oh goodness, Naruto. let's all turn our focus to Naruto right now. She's texting me now. Like, see, dude, I know how you feel, man. Like, I think I know how you feel. I want to say I do, but I want to like make assumptions I know how you feel. But like, I remember that feeling of like, oh my goodness, what is she going to say? You know, and like, it's so nerve wracking. Yeah. Like, what do you do? You know, a lot of suspense. I definitely know that situation. So like, I'm feeling nervous for you. Yeah. I'm living vicariously through you and feeling what you're feeling. Sarah says, I think he moved to Iceland or something. Nice. Moon says, where did you date online? Typical stuff. Like I've been on pretty much all the free dating apps, you know, the typical stuff. Like, I'm like, are we really talking about this? Yeah. You know what? I'm not even going to mention them. Just some of the free dating apps that a lot of people use. Yeah. Sarah says, Naruto, you'll be fine no matter what. We support you. Yes. You're so scared. Yeah. It's okay to be scared, but there's no reason to be scared. You know, it's natural to be scared, but whatever, you know, it's like, I don't know. I guess once you've been through this situation enough times, you know, hopefully you don't have to, but usually it happens. You learn that everything will be okay. Like, you know, I've been in that situation way too many times where I like someone, I'm just like, oh my goodness, and then I tell them I like them or whatever, and I'm coming back, and I don't like. It's tough. Emotionally, it's really, really tough. But now it's like if someone doesn't like me back, sometimes I care, sometimes I don't. I definitely know, you know, it's not like I'm perfect either, and
you know, emotions are emotions. If you really like someone, like really, 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 really like someone, like where you're like infatuated by someone, like sometimes you can't help it, you know? Like I remember there's some girls in my recent-ish past in the past few years where I've kind of had that level of infatuation where I'm like, oh my goodness, I hope they like me back or whatever. And guess what? Those relationships didn't work out. I went on a few dates and I really liked this person and they didn't like me back. And I was just like, I was really, really heartbroken. And, you know, it's even if you feel heartbroken, just remember that it's not personal and that everything's going to be okay. You know, even though I felt heartbroken in those situations, I knew that everything was going to be okay. So I just want to pass it on to you. Hatchy Tacos, good to see you on. Thanks for being on. I love that name. It's funny. I like it. Hatchy Tacos. It has a cool random ring to it. Maddie's, are you clickbaiting? That's a nice clickbait title you got there, Maddie. Warning, what I'm about to say is going to shock you. Sorry, I just had to call you on that one. Let's see. Wait, what are you going to say next? I want to know. Naruto says, Hologram, she's texting too long. I hate this. She responded, I'll tell you what she said. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm nervous, Naruto, even though everything's going to be okay. Hold on. Hachi says, I thought it was, what? 8:46. Just woke up. I've been asleep for 2 hours and my family's gone. Oh my goodness. That reminds me of like those random moments. Have you ever had one of those moments where like, I don't know, whatever, you're so tired, you go to sleep and you wake up, you're like, dude, what time is it? And then you wake up and it's like, I don't know, like some random time, either like in the random middle of the night or like in the middle of the day, some random time. And you're just like, dude, how many days have passed by? You know, how long have I been sleeping for? That sounds like what it was. And you wake up and like the whole world is gone. No one's here. All right. Okay, here. Sarah says, I think one guy in the past confessed that he had a crush on me. He was a ginger. And I find that was interesting. But I rejected him because he called my friend the N-word, and that ain't cool. Nice. All right, Naruto says, I don't know what to say to that. I sort of like you back, but to be honest, I don't really know what my feelings are doing. I think you're great, and I think that we have a lot in common. I sort of like you, but I just don't want to deal with boys again until my family problems are solved. For the time being, could we be friends until all my family stuff blows over? Naruto says she just said she just said this. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. So that's so funny. Man, I love this. I love this because thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your whatever you're going through and thank you for sharing this whole situation live so we got to experience it. I could totally relate with this. Yeah, I could relate with this. I remember that feeling of like someone liking me back. I feel validated. I matter. You know, whether someone likes you back or not, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does, but it does. That may be okay either way. Anyway, humans are funny. We are funny creatures. Yeah, so I'm happy that she likes you back. That's cool. And Naruto, you know, my recommendation suggestion to you is just respect her space, you know, respect her request that she's dealing with a lot of family things and she doesn't want to deal with boys. And that's nothing personal to you. Okay. I think sometimes people just take it personally. Nothing personal to you. Just give her space, you know? And look, I'm not saying, you know, you're not good enough. I'm just saying sometimes, like, let's say someone is going through stuff and they don't want to be in a relationship or whatever it is. Okay. So then they're doing their own thing. And let's say 2 weeks later or one month later, you see her with another hopefully it doesn't happen, you know, and I'm not saying that's going to happen, but like if that happens, I just want to let you know that don't take it personally. You know, like timing is important too. And just because she ends up liking someone else in 1 or 2 months, I'm not saying that's going to happen. Number one, don't take it personally. And number two, like, I don't know, just like be okay with it. Like it's really nothing personal to you. Like sometimes it's just timing. Sometimes, you know, I don't know. Why am I saying this? Because it's happened to me before. You know, I've had girls who, I don't know how to say it, like they were somewhat interested, but timing was just off. So yeah, but I hope it doesn't happen to you. I really don't. But I just want to put that out there because I feel like some people are just, some people just expect a lot and they get not offended. They get hurt. They get hurt when they feel like someone doesn't want to be in a relationship with them. Yeah. Don't take it personally. Yeah. But I do hope that things work out. I really do. Alrighty. Okay. Dr. Forster says, I have this boy I kind of like, but the other day I swear he had wires sticking out from his sleeve. Like he's a robot or something. He's cute, but kind of weird. What should I say? Yeah. You know, it's with all relationships and stuff like that. Well, I don't know if you're interested in being in a relationship, but like it's all, you just got to pick and choose your battles. What should I say back? Naruto, what should you say back? You should say back whatever you feel. Trust yourself. But I get it. Naruto, sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry, wait, Naruto. Here, hold on. So, first of all, good job for sending a response. Awesome. And I'm not saying that you did anything wrong. You know, I get it. Like when we're in these situations, we feel like everything really matters and how we say it matters. And sometimes it does, but it also, whatever, you know, if we don't say it the right way, it's okay. You know, life moves on. So here, okay. So this is, okay. What you said to her, you know, your crush is fine. It's not bad. I think it could be improved, but it's not bad, you know, and don't worry about it. Really, don't worry about it. So you said, yes, we can definitely be friends. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. Yes, we can be friends. That's awesome. It shows your openness, but sorry for the inconvenience. What are you being sorry about? Sorry that I like you. You know, I get it. At least what I think you're trying to say is, you know, sorry for making you feel kind of uncomfortable or putting you in a situation where you have to make a decision. Like, don't feel sorry about that, you know? And I get you're trying to like, how do you say this? I know what you're trying to do. Like, it's like you're trying to, it's hard to put in words. You're trying to, I don't know, you're just trying to apologize. So like you're apologizing that she had to feel a little bit awkward in some way because you told her this, when you really shouldn't apologize for it. You know, just let it be. It's kind of awkward. It's not like super awkward, but it's like it kind of makes it awkward when you say sorry for the inconvenience, because now she feels awkward, or she might feel awkward, like, oh, why is he saying sorry? Like, that makes me feel awkward. Like, that would make me feel awkward if someone said sorry for the inconvenience. Anyway, don't overthink it. Really, really, please don't overthink it. What you say is fine. Just let it go. Just let it flow. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Just be there for your friend, and that's all. Okay. Sarah says, something weird is that my crush used to like me, but I was like kind of like cool, and now I like him. And talking about timing, right? Same thing happened to me. I used to have a crush on this my biggest crush ever on this girl, one of my best friends, other best friend, and she, you know, it took me time to get over her, and then she ended up liking me, and I didn't like her anymore in college. So, yeah, but things work out. Let's see. Yes, I like it. Dr. Foster says, I'm texting him right now. He said he wants me to take him to the movies Friday. Should I ask him about the wires now or get it out of the way? I don't want it to get into something that's weird. That's awesome. I love that you're asking that question. Like, that's so cool. And honestly, I don't know. Like, good job. Like, I applaud you for asking about that. Like, that's so awesome. So if I were you, I would talk about it now, like as soon as possible. Like, just get the conversation out of the way. Say like, hey, I want to talk about something. What does that mean, by the way? Wires. Like, what do the wires look like? Is that like I'm curious. I don't understand that, but I don't know. Yeah, just ask about it. Because that makes them like, well, I don't know the person, but once you have that conversation, it removes the barrier and makes everything better. Yeah, it's like, if we have that question lingering in the back of our mind, it's going to cloud our interaction with that person. So it's good to just be vulnerable and get it off your chest. So yeah. Let's see here. Moon says, who do you think should pay for the first date? Who are options? What do I say? I think who should pay for the first date is the person who's asking the other person out, right? So if I'm asking you out, then I want to pay for the date. Or yeah. If someone else is asking me out, then they should be the one offering. I don't know, like, not that it happens a lot. I'm like, when has a girl ever asked me out? Not directly. No girl has ever asked me out like, hey, you want to go sometime? Like, I don't know. It's rare for a girl to do that. But I've had moments of mutual interest. Hold on. Wait, don't keep listening. I have more to this answer. Okay. Yeah. It also, I don't know, for me, like I feel it out. Okay. I feel out the date. By the way, I've been on a lot of dates. I've been on dates with like fun random fact about Richard. And I've been on a lot of like single dates, because if you're online dating, like you meet a lot of different people. A lot of dates, hangouts, whatever it is, probably at least 50 different people. And no, I'm not a whatever, you want to call me. No, like these are very civil dates that are just like trying to get to know someone to see if it's potentially a match, which obviously most of the time it's not. Anyway, so do I pay for every single first date? No, I actually don't. Most of the time I do. Sometimes I split. Sometimes it's like, it's this weird, like, you kind of got to feel it out. Like, here's how I kind of play by ear. If I'm interested in the girl and I don't know, it's kind of like if I value them in that way, I'm willing to pay for someone because I value them. It's like, hey, I think you're amazing. Let me pay for this. Okay. Now there's some times where I've been on dates with girls where it's like, okay, I could see this girl is a type of person who kind of tries to take advantage of people. And if I feel that, I'm not going to pay for a first date, like I'll split. Okay. So but then again, here's the thing. Like for me, I personally don't go on dates anymore. Like I could tell someone is trying to take advantage of me and I don't do that stuff. I don't play games. So I don't do that. So yeah, that's kind of my answer. And it's fun. It's interesting. Like there's actually been dates where the girl has been super awesome and several girls have offered to pay. And I'm like, no, it's cool. And then, the girl will just be like, come on, whatever. It's like 21st century, it's like, it's my treat. I'm like, all right, cool. So, that's what I got to say on that.
from my 50 plus dates with different people experience is you kind of got to play by ear. If you're asking a girl out or asking the other person out, always be willing to pay. Yeah, you don't have to. It's up to you if you want to mention ahead of time or on the date. Yeah, it's you just got to play by ear. You gotta feel out the situation. Yeah, and trial and error. It's not always easy. It's like sometimes I've been on plenty of dates where I'm like, especially starting off, I'm like, I don't know if I should be paying for this or not. Yeah. Okay. Close. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh, would you look at that? Jonathan McKinney is probably not back yet. Oh, wait. Oh, speaking of that, you're back. I was just going to say, because I remember you said, like, I think it's going to go for whatever. What do you say? Like 45 minutes or something? I'm like, nah, I don't think so. Look, it's already 9:02. So it's already been 20 something minutes. So you're pretty much right. Okay. Jawan of Pakistan says, just an outside topic question. Does anyone here know a good flash? Oh, okay, cool. I don't know. Maddie says, I'm only saying this because I trust everyone here. It feels like I can be free, and this is my biggest secret. People, I will come back to your comments. Okay, never mind. Maddie, I don't see any other comments below that, so I will wait for that. Yeah. And Maddie, I just want to give anyone a heads up right now, okay? I definitely want this to be a safe space. Just know a few things. By the way, I'm going to speak for everyone who's on right now. I want to let you know, yes, this is a pretty tight community, but you also know it's public, meaning that anyone from the internet has access to it, and your comments can be looked back if people really do, which people most likely won't. But I just want to let you know that it is public, although I'm not, I think most people on here are respectful enough to respect people's privacy and stuff like that. That's number one. Number two is, I tend to respect people's privacy. I don't like sharing about things to other people. So I try to be very sensitive. Just know that if there's, okay, I'll just say it out. Like if there's any kind of conversations about like, whatever it is, self-harm, whatever, people hurting themselves, stuff like that. Depending on the severity of it, how serious it is, I may, how do I say it? I may like try to like contact whatever your certain school or whatever if I notice something is up. But yeah, I think that's just more for you. It's not for you, it's more for you. I want to make sure that everyone here is good and that we're all taken care of. Okay. So I just want to put those out there. Or if anyone else is harming you in some way, that's inappropriate or whatever it is. Bullying, physical abuse, whatever it is. These are things that if it's serious enough, then it might be escalated. I just want to put that out there so y'all know. So I'm being transparent and, so we have like certain ground rules and understanding. That's all. Alrighty. Let's see here. Forster says, I asked him about his wires. He told me some stuff and got really honest. And I don't know if I should tell you guys, the reason he said not to say ever to anyone ever. Got it. Cool. I mean, it's really up to you. You definitely don't have to share if he doesn't want to, if he doesn't want you to share. Okay. But, yeah. And I do hope for this person that, I don't know what the wires mean. It sounds really interesting to me. I want to know, but, it's okay. I just hope that he he whatever, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is okay with this whole wire situation, which I'm guessing he's probably self-conscious about to some extent. Again, I don't know what these wires is. Sarah says, I'm just nervous to date someone because I'm saying saving myself for marriage. Yeah, I know what you mean. And I don't know many guys who are the same way. Sarah, honestly, there's going to be a guy out there for you. Okay. Like trust me. There are guys out there who are like that. Okay. So don't lose hope. I guarantee you there's guys out there like that. So yeah. Yes. And I know some people myself. So you're okay. Seriously. Jawan says, come on, you pay half, she pays half. Jawan, like, I think that's okay. I think it's, this is all up to everyone's own opinion. Who pays on the first date? Half. That's very fair. I think if I'm asking someone out, the reason why I offer to pay is not always, but most of the time is because I'm treating someone out. It depends. It's like if it's completely 100% mutual, like, we understand that we're both into this or whatever it is, or if I'm courting someone, like trying to get someone to like me, or, trying to get someone to, learn more about me and see why they would like me, not that I'm trying to show off or whatever, but I think as a kind of like as a whatever, a sign of respect or whatever, it's like, hey, thank you for giving your time and giving me the opportunity to whatever, get to know you more, and you learn about me. I just want to pay for this meal because I appreciate you. That's all. I go on dates every date. I use a calendar. Of course, Isaac, you'd say that. Naruto says, dude, I think it's good that she said all of that and not just say no. Naruto, I agree with that. Jonathan says, I've been on here long enough to know how long the streams are. Jonathan, that's funny because, like, I mean, even for me, you might even be more aware of the time than I am. I know, like, I always shoot for an hour, but then sometimes they go like an hour and a half. But I don't exactly know how much longer. An hour 20 minutes is an hour 20 to an hour 25 minutes is the normal time. But I always shoot for an hour, and then it always goes over, which is fine. For now. Joanne says, come on, man, we are Asians. We should be a bit good on technical stuff. Help brother, Asian brother out here. Nice. Moon says, I think a guy paying for a first date is always nice. Shows that he values my time. Yeah. If I don't like the guy, I will 100% pay. Don't want to feel like I owe them anything. Interesting. Huh. Sure, that works. Jawan says, how about you and I take a walk, go around the city, and just come back? Why it should be money that is tool to value you? I don't think money is necessarily to value someone. I think it's more just a token of appreciation and respect. I think that's what that is. A sign of respect, that's all. Yeah. Maddie says, okay, so everyone. Oh, by the way, this is funny. Like, so amongst the older crowds, by the way, I don't go to clubs or bars, or I don't drink. Fun fact about Richard. But like, I always found it interesting. Well, how do I say this? I do find it interesting that, if you ever go to like a bar or club, obviously you're all not old enough, or most of you are not old enough. But it's always funny how like guys, always have to buy girls drinks. And I'm just like, when I was younger and I used to go to clubs or whatever, like,
I might have purchased a few drinks for girls, but most of the time I'm just like, what? Like, come on, really? Like, why are girls? What makes a girl entitled to get free drinks or whatever? Just be, like, yeah. I don't know. I just find that funny. That's all. Sarah says, by the way, my scars are really faint and you can't really see them anymore. So yay. Yay. That's awesome to hear. I'm happy for you. That's so cool. Are y'all doing better with all that? I mean, I hope you are. I remember we had conversations back in the day where we try to support each other and not harming ourselves and stuff like that. Yeah. I just want to check in with you. Yeah. Anyone. I don't want to. I don't want to call out names here, but yeah. Just let me know in the comments or DM me how you're doing and if if you're having challenges in any way. I just want to make sure we're all good. Maddie says, "Okay, everyone who knows my and I'm gay with her. I'm only saying this because I trust you guys." Gotcha. Thank you for sharing. Isaac, what are you saying you to? That doesn't sound like a very supportive comment. If you're talking about that, if you're saying you to being gay, we're gonna have a conversation, Isaac. If that's what you're saying you to, that's not cool. Yeah. Juwan says, come on, girls saying I am saving myself are just fooling themselves. I agree. I didn't quite understand what you said, Juwan. Not clear. All right, Jonathan says, what am I doing with my life on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? These live streams are kind of lonely without Jimmy. Oh. Forster says, this is what he said his mom put them there when he was 5. Keeps saying he can't get them out. Turn's 10, 15. I don't know what to think with my brain. I feel like a leaf on a glass table. I'm not clear. What does that mean? Ziggle says, are you in Taiwan? No, I'm in America. What's up, Juan? Are you calling me a cute Asian? If so, thank you. Mr. says, I'm texting one of my childhood friends right now and I'm begging her to save me sprinkles. Nice. Sprinkles like cupcakes or sprinkles in general? Guys are so cheap nowadays. Nice. Let's see. Says, the only time I get free drinks is when the guy is creepy or it's a bar aimed at 25 plus. Sarah says, if I see a cute dude, I'm buying him a drink. Like, I don't want a free drink, honestly. Nice. Ziggle says, I had girls offer me drinks in Philippines and they were drugged. Be careful, boys. Juan says, girls ain't the gold sprinkle all saintly either. Plus, interesting thoughts. I don't trust free drinks, to be honest. Huh. Bye, Maddie. Thanks for hopping on. Sarah says she found like a jar of sprinkles and I want them. LOL. Funny. Once I just want to say you are very cute and yeah, I'm a dude. Juan, thanks for the compliment. I appreciate that. This is random. Okay, whatever. I'll share it. It's super random. When I was I think when I was in college. Okay, so when I was younger, when I was in high school, middle school, high school and college, I used to have this running joke that, like, well, first of all, when I was younger, I never felt like any girls liked me. Like,
just never. I think like I knew like one or two girls that like me, but I didn't like them back. And yeah, I don't know. Most girls just didn't seem like to like me, or they didn't say anything or express that they like me. So, however, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but I've had more when I was in high school, college. When I was in college, I feel like I had more guys tell me that they like me than girls. And then, yeah, and then I don't know, like people always just joke around like Richard being a chick magnet, even though it wasn't true. I'm not saying a lot of people said that, but once in a while. And then I mean, like, I think I'm more of a dude magnet. Yeah. So that's just a funny little side thing. Moon says, I think feminism has good intentions in theory, but not be excused correctly by everyone. I'll be honest, for myself, I'm still kind of not clear what exactly the word feminism means. I feel like it's used in multiple ways. My definition of feminism is more like people who believe there is equality between men and women. Meaning, like let's say who pays for the first date, between a man and woman. It's it's either or it's split. It's 50-50. There is no, men should pay. Who should hold the door open? The man or the woman? Both humans. We all should be holding the door open. Like that's what feminism is to me. It's like equality between men and women, and supporting that. Yeah. And to me, it's interesting. Like I've never really, now we're getting political here. I've never really considered myself like a quote unquote feminist, because I don't know, it has a weird negative connotation. I do believe in fairness of like equality of men and women. I understand men and women have different roles, which is cool. But I think that we should all have some sort of equality. And I think in our society, especially the American society, I think we live in a very masculine society, meaning very male centered. So yeah, I think men have more privileges than women do. I'm sure women have some privileges here, but they're different. Like getting a free drink at a bar because you're a woman is a different kind of privilege that I'm talking about. Yeah, like men. I know, Isaac, we talked about this, but like we talked about we talked about how like men and women get paid differently, just historically. So whatever your beliefs are, I do believe that men and women should be paid equally, because of their like gender, like taking gender out of the equation. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Alrighty. Sarah, you're funny. Maria says, two of my best friends are bisexual and I love them to death. Awesome. Yeah. I want to talk a little about this while we are on this conversation. Talking about like sexuality, whether you're heterosexual, bisexual, homosexual, like it doesn't matter. To me, it's just interesting, like my own personal journey of, I don't know, just like embracing people as they are. I remember like just random things. Like I remember hearing like, if I had friends who were gay, I'd be like, there'd be kind of like that fascination or like that interest of like, oh, you're gay? Wow. Like you're special, you're different. Obviously, people are just people, whether you're gay or straight, doesn't matter. But like, because growing up, or I didn't know many, or as many, compared to straight, I would think they're special, different, whatever. And I don't want to say like treat them differently in a bad way, but I would see them in a slightly different way. And maybe it was a little bit judgmental, probably was growing up, but over time, it's this journey of learning to just accept people as they are. I had a boss who was transgender, Wait, hold on. Wait. Transgender? Wait, no, not transgender. She made a she changed her say from a man to a woman. So I'm like, is that transgender? Sorry, I don't know the specific terms of it. But like to me, it was like, oh, interesting, you know. And by the way, she was super cool. But yeah, you know, like now it's like I'm always constantly learning to just be more, not just accepting, but like treating people as humans, and it doesn't matter whatever race, sex, everything that you are. Force, I don't know why you're saying that. Yeah. Is that the same account, or did you just create a second one impersonating? Hey, Dr. Forrester, did you really just say that? I'm confused. Okay, whatever. Sarah says, I have this friend and we aren't even very close, but he came out to me before anyone else, and I felt so privileged that he trusted me with that information. That is a privilege. Oh shoot, I missed some of your questions or comments. Hold on. Jonathan McKenzie says 43 minutes and still going. I was right. Okay then. Yeah, I was just looking at the time too. Brian said there's no what? No, there is no wage gap. I don't know if that's true. I'm going to say there is a wage gap. That's my guess. I don't have all the details and scientific data, but anyway, I'm not going to get into it. Nura says, Cami is so beautiful. I love her for who she is being, not because she's beautiful. She is everything. Oh, that's sweet and that's cute. Ziggle says, the person who does the most should get paid most. Women are not made for the work environment. What? Yeah, the person who does the most should get paid the most. I agree with that. Women are not made for the work environment. I don't know. I think there's some truth to it, and I don't know what exactly you mean by that. Like, biologically or whatever, they're not made for the work environment. But I mean, are humans really made for the work environment either? You know, we're if we're doing evolutionary theory, we're hunters and gatherers, right? We're not made to work in an office environment. So I don't know. That could be debated. Joanne says, paid equally. I have a doctor's sister-in-law. She gets paid according to her position in the hospital institutes. All her privileges are according to her designated status, salary, and stuff. Sweet. Joanne, thank you for clarifying that. Yeah. And I think that does apply to, I think, you know, business are much more, what's that word? Equal today than they were before. Yeah. Okay. Juan says, I came to your channel like 3 months ago because I was very depressed because someone broke my heart really badly. Your videos helped me go through the pain. Now I feel way better. Keep going with this. Juan, dude, thank you so much for sharing that. That means a lot to me. Seriously. Like, I don't make a lot of those like topic videos anymore. So I just hope that people find them. Yeah, I prefer to just do live streams, which doesn't grow a lot of viewers, but for me, it's more engaging and I like having real conversations. It brings more joy, I guess. It brings more fulfillment. There you go. Than doing topic videos because I don't get engaged with people and engagement is important for me. But yeah, I'm glad to help. And, you know, I want to thank you for doing the work yourself because it's like, for anyone who watches my videos, sure, maybe some of my, you know, videos are supportive and helpful in getting people thinking, but the only way someone actually improves is if they make a decision to improve themselves. So, yeah, I give credit for whoever says, you know, anytime someone says like, you quote unquote, you changed my life, it's not me. Like I plant the seed and then it's up to the person to do the work. So if your life changed, you got to thank yourself. No, yes, I got my milk today. I almost said no, but then I've been having cereal for breakfast, which is very unusual. I don't normally have cereal for breakfast, but now I have cereal. I bought a big box of cereal, so I am eating it pretty much every day. Jawan says, by the way, I just want to point out, like, if you want to be really healthy, cereal is not really that good for you. It's processed food. So, yeah, point that out there. Jawan says, every day when I go to shower, one cannot stay in the shower or closet for long. Okay. Naruto says, she hasn't looked at my comments yet. I made her feel uncomfortable, didn't I? I ruin these moments. Why? Yo, Naruto, relax. Like, chill. Seriously. You're overanalyzing, okay? Like, just be patient, okay? Like, don't take anything personally. Don't feel like you're at fault for making her feel uncomfortable and this and that. Like, you did your best, and just let it be, okay? If she doesn't respond to you, just be patient. Give her 3 days to respond. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, maybe she's busy. Maybe she will she accidentally forgot to message you back. Whatever it is. Like, don't make assumptions. And I'm telling you this from my own personal experience. I was so heartbroken when this girl I had a huge crush on didn't respond back to me for 3 days. And I was just like, dude, how come she's not responding back to me? Like, we were talking, and now did she not like me? I thought we were friends at least, or whatever. And she stopped talking to me. And I knew she wouldn't like bail on me, because I knew whatever. We were still kind of friends. I knew where she lived and whatever. We're still hanging out. But I don't know. I just felt so much like, I remember my heart just feeling like so crushed, and like it was so painful. Like this, I was like, I couldn't stop thinking about her. Like, it was super emotionally painful. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Like, let her just do whatever she wants to do. Like, don't take it personally, and let her just be her. Okay. Don't like mentally force her to have to respond to you. Like, just be patient. That's all. Yeah. You don't know what she's going through. And a lot of different things can be going on, and nothing's personal. So just let it be. Stop overanalyzing. Sarah says, I remember I stopped cutting because me and Morgan made a deal the first time we spoke on here. That's so cool. And how's that going exactly? Is that holding up? Okay, I see a lot of comments, so I'm going to try to respond back to this. Sarah says, I'm so grateful, honestly, that I've spoken to all of you, and thank you so much for live streaming. Oh, you're most welcome, Sarah. Sarah, you are awesome. Okay. Like, I really like your personality. You are, you're funny, you're clever, it's, and I don't know, you're very loving too. You're very supportive. I've talked to you enough to know that much about you. So yeah. So thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you always being on here, and I hope you. I selfishly hope that you continue to be on here always, just because I like having you here. In a sense. Why you guys? Yeah, Brandon, why are you having this? What is this conversation? I don't know. You guys are trolls. All right, yo, guys. Goodness gracious, yo, Brandon, that's not a cool thing to joke around about. Cutting yourself is not a cool thing. Yeah, I mean, you guys, Isaac and Brandon, you guys could joke around with each other on Discord. Yeah. I just want to take this moment to, just educational moment. Be more mindful of how you're making fun of, what you're using, because, people are generally going through that kind of stuff. And, that's, for you might be funny, but for other people, it could be hurtful or triggering when people are talking about jokes like that. So, yeah, please be mindful. Jonathan says, Risha, I am going to be honest. As soon as I found your video on bad grades, procrastinating, motivation, I watched your other videos and I knew this was a good channel, and you saved my junior year. Jonathan, thank you. Like, that gives me chills, and it's super. I don't know. It's super cool, like, to see people who, the few people who watch my videos and then are also on these live streams. Like, they're two very different ways of communicating, and I appreciate. I don't know. It means a lot that you've watched my videos and you're on these live streams. So thank you. Ziggle says, have you had an office job before? Yes, I have. Yes, I had an office job for 2.5 years. 3 different office jobs, and goodness, I hated it. I mean, some of them. Hold on, hate is a strong word. It wasn't for me. Like, I don't want to say I hate, because it's like, sure, some days I'd be like, oh, man, is this really what I'm doing? But I still found positives while working there. I still enjoyed it, even though it wasn't what I wanted with my life. Yeah. Okay. Yo, guys, can you stop? Isaac and Brandon, please stop. All right. Jonathan says, I do live streams. That's why I'm on them, or at least try to be on them. Nice. What's up, Tony Stark? Good to see you on. Sarah says, is there a potato emoji? Because I need right now. I'm texting my friend. Nice. All right. Jonathan Rukenya, congratulations. I would give you another award for knowing me well enough that the live stream was not going to end at 9 o'clock. And how is it that the live streams always end at 1:30? Like what is this weird scientific formula of human interaction that always makes it around 1:30, 1 hour and 30 minutes? Like, I plan for 60, sometimes I plan for 40, and then we always go an hour and a half, that's fine with me, I guess. Oh, nice potato emoji. That's awesome. Isn't it midnight in the US? It depends where in the US you live. For me, it's 9:30 on the West Coast. I live near Los Angeles. If you live on the East Coast, it's 12:30 a.m. past midnight. Yeah. Alrighty. Awesome. Naruto, I'm glad that she likes you. A handsome potato. I like it. Jonathan says, these live streams are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah. And everyone, again, I want to say thank you for joining us. People who are not regulars or I don't see regularly, Ziggle, Jawan, who else is not here regularly? I feel like there's one other person I'm missing. And if you're on but you're not here regularly, I just want to say thank you for being on here and welcome to the family. I hope you hang out with us. And join us, but I'm not going to force anyone to do so. Whoever wants to be here will be here. Whoever does not, that's okay too. But thank you for being here. All right. Yeah, I'm going to head off. I will see you all on Wednesday. Okay. Have a great rest of your nights. Have a great Tuesday, and see you Wednesday 8 p.m. same time usual. Yeah. Except for Jawan, who would 9:30 a.m. Nice. So you're 12 hours. You're exactly 12 hours ahead. Naruto says, I'm so grateful she didn't say no. Hey, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's awesome. And I mean, even if she said no, everything's going to be okay. That's all. Floof, floof hair. All right. Good night, everyone. Take care. Take care. Sending lots of love. You guys, you all are awesome. Guys and girls. And everything in between. Everyone in between. Okay.